Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Exquisite Beauty MUA and my name is Jen, and today I did want to do a little ColourPop haul. I ordered this about a couple of weeks ago. I did actually want to record a different video today, but I have had this for quite some time and I've been dying to get into it. Let's get started. First off, here's the little box that it comes in. Very summery themed. There is a crap load of bubble wrap in here. They always send you cute little cards, and on the back of it says you're unbelievable. First off, I already primed and set my eyes because we are going to be doing a little makeup look today. And the first product that I did purchase is the Sweet Talk Pressed Powder Palette. This is absolutely stunning. I have seen some looks on this, and on the back of it, it has all of the names. I love when the palettes do this, and of course they're cruelty free. So this is the front part of it, and the back of the palette is the same as in the box. It does have all the names on there, which definitely makes it a lot easier when you're going to be using this. You can look at what colors they are, and it's an easy reference. The inside, it says ColourPop You're Pretty, and these are the shades. They are absolutely stunning. This reminds me of the Huda Beauty Nude palette. This is a perfect dupe for it, I would think, and at a fraction of the cost. And as you can see, the names are actually on there as well, which is pretty cool. I like that. It gives you the option of having them both inside and outside. And let me just do a couple of swatches for you on my arm. That way you can take a look at a few of the colors. So starting off with this first one right here, that is going to be Catch Me. This one is very sheer, but this one is still stunning nonetheless. This could be used as a topper. This one's called Side to Side. This next one was a little bit chunky when I was applying it. This one's called Garden Date. This next matte one over here, it's a little bit sheer, but you can see it. It's called Work It. And this next one over here is called Prima Drama. It is very chunky, so I would think that you would need to apply it with a glitter glue. That way it does apply and it doesn't end up causing fallout. And this next one right here is called Meadow. It's a beautiful coral matte shade. Here is another glitter color. This one is called Early Morning, and you would also use a glitter glue with that one. That way it doesn't fall off. And this next corally matte, this one's called Dream Maker. Here's another matte. This one is called ICYMI, and this shade right here is called Melody. This is gonna be West Side, and this one is called Feel Free. This one was a little bit patchy. Usually ColourPop eyeshadows are very blendable, so we'll see if we have any issues. Alright, so let's just get right into it. I'm gonna be starting off with the shade Work It over here in the corner. I'm gonna be putting that all over my lid. And I'm gonna be using a Morphe. This is the 441 brush to put that down. And next I am going to be going into that color Meadow right there. That's that beautiful corally color. And I'm going to be using my Morphe, the 433 brush. And just taking that same color Work It on my Morphe 441 brush, I'm going to be working that into the edges of my eye. That way I can blend that in a little bit better. Next, I'm going to be taking this color over here in the corner. It's called ICYMI, and I'm going to be using this on a Morphe. This is an E17 brush. And I'm just going to be placing this right along the crease and doing patting motions. That way I can get the most pigment while I'm laying that color down. I really want to darken up that part of my eye. And then once I've laid it down, I do want to blend that in a little bit towards my lid. And I'm just going to be doing that one more time. That way we can get a good pigment on that part of my eye. And then in the outer corner, I do want to use that color Feel Free to really darken up that outer corner. And I'm going to be using my Morphe. This is the A18 brush. just going to be taking my Morphe 505 brush just to blend everything together so it does look a little bit more seamless. And there is absolutely nothing on my brush right now. It's clean. And I'm going to be using this color right here, Catch Me, and my Morphe 508 to highlight my brow bone. Didn't do too much there, but at least it did a little something. Let's go in with the color Garden and Date right over here. And I'm going to be putting that all over my lid. I'm just going to be using my finger to go in with that Garden Date color and put that all over my lid and see how it applies. That looks absolutely stunning. This is the thing that I love about ColourPop, is that you can just go into it with your finger and apply it. So if you're doing something like a quick look, you don't have to go in with a brush or use setting spray. You can just go in with these eyeshadows and it's super easy. I tend to do this a lot when I have to go to work and I don't have the time to sit there and actually do a full-blown look. Use a ColourPop palette, use my finger, and it applies so easily. Just blend it in and boom, you're ready to go. It does have a little bit of fallout. I'm gonna be using my Morphe 324 brush and that color Feel Free again, just so I can put that on the outer edges of my eye. And in between that color Garden Date and Feel Free, I do want to put in a little bit of Melody right in the center. I'm gonna be putting right on top of everything, putting that color side to side. That one was the one that was very sheer, so I want to see how it looks on top. And it's like a light glittery color. And a next product that I do want to talk about is going to be this new ColourPop BFF cream gel color, and this one is in the color Puppy. And this is what the product actually looks like. They revamped their packaging so that the color on the outside actually resembles the color on the inside, which is really cool. And then on the back, of course, you have the name, and this is what is inside. It's a beautiful orange vibrant color, which I thought it was perfect to go with this palette. So what I actually want to try to do is create a liner portion right on top of my lid, and I'm going to be using my Morphe. This is the E38, and hopefully this isn't a disaster. Very chunky. I'm going to be switching out to an Aesthetica brush to see if it's a little bit more defined, because it's coming out really chunky with that other brush. This is an SL Miss Glam angled brush. This is from her gold collection. I'm gonna try it with this, see if it works. It sucks because when you have an idea in your head of a certain way that you want things to come out and they don't, it's like, ugh. It's just like really dry. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna try putting some beauty oil on that to see if maybe it'll moisturize it a little bit, because it is very dry. Well, that was an absolute mission to do. I don't know why the gel color was so chunky and so dry, but when I added a little bit of the beauty oil to the product, it did help it out a little bit. It does look a little chunky. Maybe the other eye, when I do that, it'll look a little bit better, but as you can see, it's like all over my lashes. Wasn't as seamless as I thought it would have been. Nonetheless, I guess we kind of got on there what I wanted to do. And in the same BFF collection, they did launch liquid liners. I did purchase this one. It is in the color Numero Uno, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's very, very cute. It has happy face and stars on there, and it says ColourPop liquid liner. And then on here, it has the color that it is on the inside. They have all sorts. They have orange, blues, aquas. It's absolutely stunning, but I wanted to get the black one, and I did just purchase one because I wanted to try them out and and see how they look. So when you do open it up, it has that felt tip. This is the chaos of trying to create that liner that I had on there. And this is the colors, so it is a very, very pigmented. It looks very pretty, and it's actually very small and defined. So let's try it out, and fingers crossed. And I'm just going to be dipping back into the palette, and I'm going to be using this color right here, ICYMI, and I'm going to be taking that on the Morphe 508 brush. And I don't want to dust that off, because what I actually want to put this is right here in the middle to mesh these colors in a little bit better. I did put that color down to kind of blend in the eyeliner from the orange to the black one that we put on. I'm actually very surprised. I'm not very good with the felt tip liners, and that one worked pretty good. I really, really liked it. I did clean up my lashes a little bit because they were looking a hot mess with all of that gel color on them. Kind of what I had in mind. The first part of it looks a little bit chunky, but it is what it is. And I'm just going to be finishing up my other eye and the rest of my face makeup, and I will be right back so we could finish up with the look. Alright guys, so here is the look so far. I'm really, really liking the way that it turned out, and it wasn't a complete disaster. And I finished the rest of my face looking very glowy. I absolutely love the way that the liner looks. It is a little bit chunky on the inner part of my eye, but oh well, I kind of wanted to try this out, and hey, with practice, then maybe I'll get a little bit better, but at least I was able to kind of go with the flow. And then as you can see, let me zoom you in a little bit more. And in my waterline, I did use the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. This one is also in the color Puppy. So I used that in the first part of my waterline, and then I went in with a Morphe liner. This one is called Darkroom for the other part. So I tried to blend that in there. I think that looks very cool as well. Keeps it with the theme going up on the top of my lid. The last product that I did want to try with you guys is this ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara. This is also from the BFF collection, and this one is called Black on Black. And just taking this out of the packaging, it is very similar to the liquid liners packaging. It has ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara on there, and the BFF with the little hearts and stars on there. And that is the wand right there. So that's why I didn't do my mascara, because I wanted to try this out. That is just after one coat, and let me go ahead and apply a second one. It is clumping up a bit on that second one. Just going to be taking my Morphe M221 brush to run that through my lashes. It's not the absolute best, but I mean, it's okay. It does look a little bit clumpy. Maybe with just one layer, it might work out okay. I will keep trying this mascara out, because now that I'm thinking about it, I did get a lot of that gel color onto my lashes. So it might have dried up on there, and it might have changed the consistency of the mascara. So to give it a fair shot, I'm just going to keep trying it out and see how I like it. It definitely looks pretty after one coat. I don't think that necessarily you have to go with two, but like I said, I'm just gonna keep trying it out and see how it works. And let me just throw on a lip color real quick, and I will be right back with my final thoughts. And here is a close-up of the makeup and how it turned out. I absolutely love the way that the eyes turned out. I do have to admit, I was a little bit scared during the process, and just always stick it through to the end. If anything, you can just always wipe it off and try again, but I absolutely love the way that it turned out. Alright guys, so my final thoughts on the products that I did purchase. The eyeshadow palette, I loved. It works absolutely amazing, blends well. The shimmers work great without having to use any setting spray. The gel liner was a little bit disappointing because it was very dry. I'm not sure if it had to do with how I was applying it or the product itself. I'm not sure what was going on there. I'll keep trying it out to see how it works with different scenarios. Wasn't a fan of that one too much. The BFF gel liner was absolutely stunning. I love the way that it worked. I'm usually not that great with felt tip gel liner, but that one worked absolutely amazing. It's very fine, so it makes it very easy to use. And the mascara, I'm not sure if it was the gel liner that was sitting on top of my lashes that made it clump up a little bit. It is a little bit chunky, but I'm gonna keep using that one as well throughout the next couple of days and see how I like it. Alright guys, so that is it for today. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, remember to leave it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, remember to hit that little red box down below. I would love for you to join us, and remember, always be grateful, always be thankful, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye!